What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Daily Action Figure Reviews here on Universe Prime. For today's video, we are going to take a look at the Masterverse SCAREGLOW. This, of course, is the regular retail version, not the exclusive, which actually glows. This one really doesn't glow. So let's take a quick look at this guy. We'll take a look at his weapon here in just a minute. We'll also get the stand off. He is a little tough to stand, so that's why he has the stand, but a good looking figure here. A nice update to the classic SCAREGLOW character for Masters of the Universe, and a pretty good figure here. We've got a lot of the same stuff, as we always say with Masterverse figures. There is some stuff that's the same, there is some stuff that's new. So first and foremost, let's take a look at that head. Looks really good. I like the red eyes, very nicely done. We got a little black detail in there too to kind of round out the whole skeleton look itself. Head is pretty much a transparent, it's almost a yellow, but not quite. It's more of a beige type color, but the red eyes really pop, and it looks really good. In terms of the paint, all along the rest of the figure, we got a nice bright yellow to mimic the glow on his arms, on his chest, and on his other arm. A little bit also down by the legs. As you can see, a little bit of bone sticking out from the boot, and up there on his thighs as well. So once again, the sculpt will be broken up if we move the thighs. We say that every time we review a Masterverse figure. So there it is. He also has a nice overlay, kind of count looking cape along with a collar. Nice little bit of chain there. The chain probably could have been a little bit better done. It's just plastic, but that is what it is. Cape is a little different than some of the newer Masterverse figures. This one's got some, it's almost like a felt material on the back, and then a different type of cottonish material here. So it is a little bit thicker, and it will flow a little bit better there, as you can see. Also tattered down on the bottom to give it kind of that vampire skeleton look that you want, but it does flow a little bit better. It does also get hung up on itself, as you can see there. You put it there and it kind of stays. So if you want to kind of get it out of the way, it is nice. Just due to the static, you can kind of get it like that to just hang down, or if you want to pull it forward, you can do that too. But it will stay a little bit better than some of the newer capes that we've reviewed on these Masterverse figures. So a good looking figure, a lot of purples. We got some metallic purple on the gauntlets and the belt, some matte purple on the skirt and the collar. So that all looks good. And then we got some metallic purple and gray on the boots as well. So there is a look at him. Let's go ahead and pause. We'll come back with some articulation. Standard articulation. I feel like I'm a broken record with these Masterverse figures, but they really all have the same articulation. Mattel doesn't really deviate too much from these guys when it comes to the way they move around. So SCAREGLOW will look up a little bit. You can get more with the ab to get him really looking up. Same thing with the down. He looks down quite well, and then if you want him to look down even more, you can bend the ab forward. So up and down is actually really good, just due to the fact that we have a decent ball joint here, but we also got the ab crunch to assist with that. In terms of side to side, doesn't really do too much. It will go a little bit, but we're not going to get much tilt or anything like that. It will go side and side, but it will run into the collar, so you have limited motion with the head itself. As far as the shoulders go, typical ball jointed shoulders on there. We've got a bicep cut. We have a double elbow, which goes really far. That's nice. That's well done. Wrists will also move. This one is on a in and out, and then this one is also on an in and out. He does come with other hands. Don't ask me where those are at. Some are stored away. Really don't know. In terms of the ab crunch, we kind of showed that off before. Crunches back really nice, crunches forward really nice, and then gets a lot of side to side as well. There is also a waist joint, so we're not just looking at the ab crunch, we also have a waist joint that will go side to side as well. So that's nice. We have 2 points of articulation in the chest. As far as the legs go, we do have a cut in here to help with the legs spread out. So actually it does get out of the way quite nicely. You wouldn't think it would, but this is a softer type plastic, so it actually gets out of the way quite nice if you want to spread his legs out. Of course, we always mention the thigh swivel. As you can see, whenever you move it, it's going to break up that paint from bone, so just know that that's the case. Also have a nice boot cut, double knees, which are, I never pose these knees, so they're tight. They're double knees, just trust me on this. I don't want to break this figure. Double knees, he'll get full range of motion there. And then as far as the ankles go, tilts all the way down, tilts up good, and then side to side and tilt. So very well articulated, but nothing crazy at all. Let's see if we can get him to stand. We'll take a look at his one accessory. Comes with this big blade here. Not really a lot of paint on this. It's a grayish, almost greenish type color, but a nice sculpt there. We got a nice blade with some hooks on the side of it, and then really not much to speak of down on the handle. It's pretty plain, pretty bare, but he does hold it well, so that is a plus for this figure. All right, so there you go. There is a look at the Masterverse SCAREGLOW, released a couple years ago. Nice figure, really not too expensive on the aftermarket. You can get him close to retail. Retail on these guys $21.99 right now, so if you're interested, you can get them. There also is an exclusive version that I mentioned that will actually glow. That one's much pricier, so if you're after that one, expect to play about three or four times the amount that this guy costs. I'm gonna give this guy a 7.5 out of 10. I think he's good. I kind of wish there was a little bit more of a glowing gimmick to him, but it is what it is. Everything works the way you want it to work. He comes with a cool weapon, and the head's done really well. So honestly, for 21 bucks, you can't really complain about this figure. That'll do it for this one, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, comment, like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one tomorrow.